Hi, my name is Denise and I'll be talking to you about Screwworm today. I've also passed out visual aids for my guests to look at. It is important to know about Screwworm, the signs and how to get it, how to treat and prevent it, and what it looks like with the eradication program. Newer Screwworm are fly larvae that will infect warm-blooded animals through an open wound. They eat living flesh, which can be fatal. Screwworm is currently present in most of South America and 5 Caribbean countries. As an agriculture inspector, I have dealt with the last screwworm eradication. I will discuss the signs, how to treat and prevent it, what it looks like in the eradication program. It can be difficult to notice the early stages of larvae, but some signs may help. Like if a wound starts to enlarge and deepen, instead of getting smaller, it will also start giving off a foul odor and bloody discharge. Some animals may show signs of discomfort by going off feed, and if lactating, they will produce less milk. Animals will also become depressed and separate from the herd to lie down alone. On the CDFA website, last updated October of 2016, the Screwworm article explains that almost any wound can become infested with larvae with tiny holes from tick bites, dehorning, animal fight wounds, branding, or other wounds that may occur. To help prevent the infestation of screwworm in animals' wounds, ivermectins, which are wormers, are fed to the animals. If screwworm is suspected, then contact a physician for humans or a veterinarian for livestock immediately. If you notice the wound on yourself or livestock, keep it clean and monitor these wounds for maggots. Although it can be successfully treated, with wildlife it may become difficult. If not treated, may also die within 14 days. Some wild animals may be darted to treat, but that will also be difficult. In advanced cases, some animals would have to be euthanized to protect the remaining healthy animals. You can treat screwworm by a physician or veterinarian removing the larvae from a wound with tweezers, placing it in alcohol, and submitting it to the USDA veterinary lab. The animal wounds will need to be treated with insecticides to eliminate the screwworm larvae completely. Keep treating and cleaning wounds daily until completely healed. It is important to know what screwworm looks like in the case of an outbreak or if traveling to these countries that have it. According to the article, the newer screwworm, written and published by IFAS, USDA, and Iowa State University, states the screwworm eggs are cream or white colored and will be deposited near the edges and wounds. Larvae are cylindrical with one pointed end and blunt end with rings of dark brown spines around the body. Female screwworm flies are actually bigger than household flies and are dark blue to bluish green body with a red to orangish head. In September of 2016, screwworm was confirmed in the Key Deer in Monroe County, Florida. Our commissioner declared us under an agriculture state emergency. From our last case of screwworm, which was first reported in 1952, there has been a scientific method to eradicate screwworm back in 1958. Since then, there has been a facility in Panama that was opened in 2009, and the method used is to sterilize the pupae with a low dose of radiation exposed at the facility. Infertile male flies are then released into the infested areas with female flies as a result of having no offspring, in which they will then proceed to breed themselves out of existence. There has been over 180 million sterile fly released in Monroe and Miami-Dade County, with no positive screwworms since January 10, 2017, and the last sterile fly release is discontinued as of April 25, 2017 in Monroe County. The U.S. is now free, yet again, of screwworm. Screwworm was first eradicated in the U.S. in 1966 and eradicated in Mexico in 1991. Screwworm is a serious problem for our livestock. With the information that I provided today, it will help to understand about the treatment, how to prevent it, it looks, and the eradication program. If you suspect a case of screwworm, it should be reported immediately to the Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services by calling 1-800-435-7352. Thank you.